The King of Staten Island tells the life of this slacker who doesn't know what he wants to do in his life, and he kind of drags everybody else down, and it's kind of a burden, but he kind of slowly figures it out in a way. But
Right.
What did you get from The King of Staten Island?
I think it was very well filmed. Pete Davidson in this one reminds me of a young Adam Sandler with modern Adam Sandler's maturity. His acting as he goes throughout it. I mean, yeah, he's a messed up kid who's 24, living at home, smokes, does tattoos on little kids. He's a bum, really. And he does grow up a lot in this film. And I feel that it wasn't like a... Now, hold on. Now, it's not like the kind of growth you're going to see from Simba singing Hakuna Matata to saving the pride, but like a realistic growth. He hasn't grown all that much, like in real life standards, but he does make a difference in this film. He represents a common person. I think this person definitely exists throughout the U.S.
Well, this is like the lowest level of that.
It is, but how many people do you think are really living like this? I think it's a good bit.
Well, when you say this, yes, there are people around that age, but he did not want to really do too much for his life. He was kind of just blaming everything on the death of his father. That's why he hasn't gotten anywhere, and he's kind of just dragging everybody else behind with him.
Right.
And he makes a whole bunch of excuses. Now, I'm not going to say that this is the common U.S. mid-20s person, because I don't think it's like that.
This represents a very popular person, I think.
Okay. There's plenty of people in their mid-20s or early 20s who still live at home, but they are working. But his character in this movie gives millennials a bad name. All the older people, whenever they're talking about, millennials, they're lazy, they don't want to work. This is the person that they point to. I mean, it's definitely interesting. I thought it was funny in parts. He has like the dark humor. He's very literal. And
yes.
I found that very funny. But the movie is too long.
You think it's too long?
Yes, I do. Some of the plot lines are kind of left out there by the end, especially like with his sister. She never shows up after like halfway through the movie, even though she's kind of important. She was, I think, a better example of what he could be if he applied himself. And then they kind of take the path of, what's his name? Bill Burr. He's being the central point because he's now dating his mother. That kind of took the front seat in this story.
That's what you're saying. It definitely felt like there could have been two movies here. I see what you're saying. So, and if you look at Pete Davidson's life, he's been through some stuff. I mean, he is in some ways very similar to this character he plays, Scott. He's very into drugs. I mean, he made it out by getting into comedy, but it's very dark humor, the same humor that is displayed in this film. He's been very open about his challenges with mental health and even drug abuse and things like that. So he's successful, even in spite of all those things. But I feel like the people I was describing in the beginning, saying those people exist, I wonder what happened to them. He is one of those people that made it out even after that, which is, I think, pretty neat.
Yeah, I can see that. So let's go ahead and rate this. So The lowest rating is trash, middle is background noise, and the highest is a banger. So how would you rate the film The King of Staten Island?
I would rate this one, I say high background noise. I think this film is good for a Friday or Saturday afternoon where you don't have any plans. You want to watch a movie that's different, something you haven't seen, not a part of a chain or some big universe, whatever, or not a sequel. I just want to watch a comedy. I think it's a good film.
Yeah, I would agree, but I'm gonna go with a mid-level background noise. It's a little long. It is entertaining. It does have some funny moments. Definitely if you're looking for that dark humor. But yeah, this is a very chill movie. Nothing is gonna explode. There's no car chases or anything, but it's entertaining. I'll give it a watch.
Yes.